Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we...
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effect of...
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So...
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting...
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duty. Those tourists just want to see some good sword. The real challenge lies beyond the ring, obviously. There's...
Well said. You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisan spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't take your time. Enjoy the meal.
Hulei's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Jiao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Jiao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So I've fought against Borisan abominations for years. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the...
What is the situation at the shackling prison?
Hulei made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the good news is the 2 nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that she and Dan Heng are safe.
We've lost contact with one of them. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. But now, with Hulei's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with
March is right, Grandpa.
So, Yun-Li, what do you...
Well...
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Lawfu... The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Lawfu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and but of course, not everyone disagrees. The mastermind behind this incident would fully support you at Boulet's escape and your discovery of Borison's spies at Stargazer Navalia. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the...
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lawfu. Acting as...
As if nothing has happened. Yanqing said he'd assist the...
That's why I called the two of you here.
General Huayan, are you asking me to take...
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an
Dear child, the Nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate. We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the... Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is mine. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the Shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Xue Yi from the detention division was killed, and is temporarily unavailable.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous.
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yaoqing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu... How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yaoqing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to...
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger...
The 10 Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging...
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. According to Lieutenant Yanqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually bored.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borison were able to disguise them. Simply put, Foxians and Borison share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between...
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form...
Indeed. This means that these Borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lawfu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains...
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies. Regarding the...
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise... Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control. So we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin...
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, with his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin pacts, forming a grand army of abominations of abundance over 7 centuries ago. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remain.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing can truly defy, but I guess I
understand.
I'm just a healer. I'm not
All right. Let me...
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise.
All these Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold.
You're a stubborn one.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind. Like flames set everything burns to ashes! Set to the
Rhythm get messed up.
Yeah.
In the mood for another beat?
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
Yanqing told me that...
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination, and I heard the intelligentsia give...
Perhaps to those scholars.
No. If it were only about it was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the
This skill in exploding...
Watch out!
Even after suffering such severe attacks? Target sighted!
Their imitation of conquering species has crossed the line.
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Time to cleanse the filth. Eternal. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world is bleeding. Like until everything burns to ashes! Set the
Rhythm get messy.
You haven't answered my question.
The reason why the Marshal didn't...
Are you suggesting that there are... Well, the Marshal believed that this would be...
Exactly. While Borisin see Moonrage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential. Foxy, why can Borisin control the power of Moonrage? Can we Foxians? Each questioner had good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the war...
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule...
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good...
This edition of... by imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu.
That was a necessary trade-off.
Thank you for enlightening me.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut up, but did your mentor tell you?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life, but just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe.
If that's the case...
Quite the contrary.
Thinking me.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission...
You're eloquent, but... let me make it clear.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. These Mara-struck soldiers...
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed.
The messenger named Moza did say that there were two groups of attackers.
Hide their track.
Exactly. I've engaged...
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission.
What's on your mind, Miss Linshaw?
Well, additionally, the fact that the Borisin need medicine moreover. Forging official identities for the undercover Borisin would require someone with significant presence of a set. But why would the Vidyadhara...
They aim to spread chaos. Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune, the once proud dragon race has been...
However, I don't think...
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial.
So, what's your plan, Miss Linshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the Preceptors.
An invitation?
The Preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Lafu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Linshaw. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulate may Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all
delicacy. But isn't that just...
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this.
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and... It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and...
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Luofu, right? Well, do you really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge? You see Borison as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it...
Lord Hulei!
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the... But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obedient...
Run away, you said? Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away. The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief! She stole our power and used her knowledge.
And she bested you, Moktok. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated.
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of Immortality.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she...
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Luofu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our war...
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the cloud...
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hu, right now! Everyone in the Luofu is distracted by the stupid...
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become prey. From now... Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou...
Wait, what did...
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub, Moktok?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy.
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their master.
I can't believe he actually let me go. Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape. Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison. For now, I'll do...
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But we need to hurry wherever we're going. Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have some. I've been in this business. Would you like to board my stars? Well, we need to hurry wherever. Keep what quiet? The Realm Keeping Commission? It's right up ahead.
I'm sorry, but the realm... If I can help you... Borisin? Here?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians. Please warn the Cloud Knights immediately.
Will you please wait here for a while? I'll find a soldier.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for... Could you please provide more detail? What? Are you sure? Wait. I recognize you. You're the lost Yaoqing messenger.
I was brought here by the Borisin. Please...
All right. I'll call for
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check.
No, not at all.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
You're back, Jiao.
Come and take a good look.
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. But I never gave you permission to talk. Remember, these people...
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands.
Oh, exactly as you said. They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are... Your calm facade will soon crumble. Of course. You can now. Let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Before the hunt begins, I need to... Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one...
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her.
What makes you think you're...
You can torture me until I talk. Or... Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture?
So... Is that why the Xianzhou Yaoqing wanted to take me away? I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power. I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yaoqing. Well, then let me tell you that in our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borisin. Duran ascended the birthing bed, and laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the... Devouring is the true essence. I thought all hope was lost. All right. Now it's your...
Jiao Chou, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What...
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Chou, I picked...
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art. There's an old saying among the Borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 years.
Do not underestimate the enemy. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted...
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any...
Exactly. That is why we must succeed. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, what would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lafu.
We predict their next move, and let's start from where you found those boards.
This is where we ran into the Borisin last time.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem... Losing contact with their accomplices preparing this. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust.
Are you suggesting that there are Borisin here at Stargazer Navalia, right?
This is an automated area. First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. Then, there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Please stay tuned.
Hey, you there! No, not at all. Actually...
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled... This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on...
Who are you? Don't... Hey, chill out. They're just...
But Stargazer Navalia...
Official documents? Of course.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, we've received orders.
Oh.
You're aware of the Borisin prison?
Yeah, I've received the news. And
Looks like you've been keeping an eye...
No, everything is normal.
So, it seems that some Borisin have returned.
I think he's genuinely here.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked...
But on the contrary...
Their flimsy disguise has been
Why are you still here?
No. I never issued such...
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but How many more of your comrades are here?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you...
Nice, such a friend. Indulge yourselves!
Like I'm so everything burns to ashes!
In the mood for another beating?
Let's improvise. Existence is unity.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you...
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that board...
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Boris. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a... worse...
Oh, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. The word Borisin was only used to refer to those wolf masters. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slay.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the chance...
Speaking of stories, You've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia.
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal my—
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Please, save me. I want to live. Doctor—
Xiao Xiao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
The Borisin beast chips have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like—
Her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao?
I do.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisin bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisin. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisin to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform— with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity, and in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything.
Hule. Do you know this? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died like a useless idiot. I saved a fish named Life, so I asked myself, eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war.
The thought—
Did you already know that?
Yes, I did. As Borisin. What a shame, what a shame. Your story—
Can you even feel respect?
Of course, as the wolf's creed goes. That's why I'm keeping you. We will consume—
My lord! It's the Sky Splitter!
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Boris?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, their hope?
The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you with... Mock talk. Let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou.
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Mock talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxian. Now, you devious monkey, come out.
Chow Chow.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou Lafu in... Follow me, my cubs! We shall stride among the prey! Give the wolf a dead end, when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy doom. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's greed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what... Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March. Who am I? Where am I? What am I? Look around you. Do you remember anything? Memories of falling from the sky into Taikian Stadium have come flooding. Great. You've finally gotten your memory back. And I can put down old metal. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Lawfu Swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. Come on. There's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou... Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express... I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get... Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready. March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Miss Yun Li. Miss March. This way, please. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came... The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yan Qing has been made public. If they ask you this, how will you introduce your...
March 7th, a young beauty from the astro...
All right. When people ask you, you might as well tell them.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressed. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, please follow this path. The contestant hall.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe. Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, this is the contestant hall. There are so many. March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. You've seen me wield old metal before. Master Yun Li's weapon looks so thick and heavy. I asked you to make predictions about your opponent's combat style. No one asked. Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key. Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair...
Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here and know myself and know the enemy. Let's...
Ooh! You're March 7th.
That's right.
As you can see, I am the journal.
I see the skyfaring.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. First, the question that is on everyone's mind. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yan... Then what is the real... Seriously? Alright. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many... May I ask who that might be? Who? Oh, are you talking about a contest? Thank you very much for accepting.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I understand what's going on this March 7th. Oh, it's all right. I can't...
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yan Qing. I've heard... Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple? This last-minute replacement. March 7th.
That's right. I'm the March...
What? You're March...
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing...
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic, too.
The first round of the war dance is a...
Me? I'm fine. Looking at these contestants, I suddenly feel a lot calm. I understand why you wanted me to... No.
So? Do you want to go out and see the ring? Very well. Go and get your...
Walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue. Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on.
Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this?
Well,
for nerves now. It's almost time. Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Hyen gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do I do, Master Yunli? It's when it stops speeding that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. This was also part of Grandpa's orders. I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there. Hey, focus.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskip lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General!
You two, follow me. Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
You will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
Declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hule ordered us to remain here, just to see. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Save your breath.
Let the show begin!
I'm so everything! First to ashes!
What?
All will be swept away by the wind.
Let's improvise.
Moza, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the...
He has an ace up his sleeve.
Hulei's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him. This is Hulei's declaration of war. His blood, it can cause Foxians to rapidly transform.
He wants to encircle us in one fell swoop.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a trap.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war...
But if Hulei succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey. What Hulei wants is to see everyone on the Lawfu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds in ways like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hulei does, there is one truth that cannot be changed.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able—
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be—
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said, are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, there is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take everyone, listen up. I will nameless. Please lend us your...
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant—
Hulei does come to attack the Sky Splitter. Lieutenant,
please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot—
Cloud Knights! The Borisin have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash... The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud... Be on your guard. Calling Starscape Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borisin attacks.
Feishao, the ports of Starscape Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Feishao.
Madam Yukong, after 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've met you. Let's get this started. Short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's see something. All together!
Calibrating.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
respite, then time for the next fight. Let's see. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven. But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare. We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hule has created. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring... Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky... Madam Yukong, lend me your bow!
What's that? Everyone, out of the way! Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Zhao Cho. That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? She's just very passionate. She sees every... Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, I don't care how tight their lips are sealed.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a... so decisive, so brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen...
The sneak that infiltrated the shackling prison. Moktok. You are harder to kill, but the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and...
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one, I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only followed. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves, thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule. I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the Pack, and they should die for it as well. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
Pugh. How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
It boils in my veins. Long live Hule! The Morrison resurgence is at hand!
Morrison resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely, as you did 1,000 years before? The Xianzhou Yaoqing will ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Strength like this will send me running!
Shield yourself!
Let the show begin!
Hold on. Borison resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Boris.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is... From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Your tongue don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me a little.
Stand down, Luanza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to...
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men. The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a foxy war slave with Borison blood. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for...
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borison. Anything that we gift, the Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship. Then I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin my journey home. This ship shall before I finish these tasks of mine. You have a...
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped up...
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of this. That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem the first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts? March is in the contestants' lounge right now. Wonder how her preparations are coming along. March, it's me, Yunli. Are you okay? She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are...
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why?
Why? Because for us nameless.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldier.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. The Cloud Knights are all in position, following General Hua Yan's orders.
Very good. Although, there is one thing.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Skysplitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they?
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to leave?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hulei, so I requested to come to the Skysplitter and provide support.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Skysplitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Skysplitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Skysplitter is slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
The war is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations! Yes, you! Right on time. Yes, you!
Stand in position.
I'm so epic! Burn to ashes!
Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
I will claim fake sex with the
That's all you got?
strike!
We found 2 wolves in the engine room. That means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borison will most likely use the ceremony to go. We need to get to the warden. Come with me. To the ring. This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Laofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open.
From this moment now, run.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
That's fine too. Since you're open.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open.
Precisely. When Hule, however, preparations for the war dance were in the work. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes. General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borison are...
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part... This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one...
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship is... Borison must have actually infiltrated the...
position.
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise. Let the show begin.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yunli, we're all below the ring. Master Yanqing!
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knight. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March. Are you ready?
To use General Jing Yuan's favorite expression, since I'm all ready.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp.
May your blades? Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick thing.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
Listen to the child sense of young cubs to the stage.
Remember this! My name is March 7, Ringmaster, the Law Firm.
Take your position. 3, 2...
I wouldn't let my guard down. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! Attack detected!
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
Such insane power!
Finally arrives!
Let the show begin.
You'll make good practice. Yeah.
In the mood for another beating?
Nice job! Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
That's nothing.
This isn't fight! Awesome!
Stay in step. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Nice like it, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Recalibrating. Initiate.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the sea!
Wait with all your might.
Take your position.
Rise shall not hear. Order. This goes on. Death by the time she arrives.
You go, Master!
Stay in step.
Time to show you who's your dragon white type less cards! Watch this! Oh, I get it!
Rhythm
Nice,
partner.
like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
It ain't over.
Not bad. But much more than that. Your feeble weapons blade grass. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secret.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than...
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiao Cho, I have already...
But you have told me all of your secrets, too.
Oh, but after all, you will avoid having to see. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensified... Not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here.
Are you the healer? Or am I?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know...
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle.
You really did put hard work into researching us.
Are you the...
Is there anything that I can...
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer.
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war?
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Those who have no secrets enjoy the taste of my fresh blood. Hule. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, I will do my best to cure you. Bring victory to the Yaoji.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hule's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down!
Dreams do come true.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Calibrated. Mission calibrated.
The mood is set just right. The show begin! Catch up.
Not very sportsmanlike. Here you go, Master!
Step up, let's see it.
Time to show Azure Dragon, White Tiger, left card, what? Yeah!
Nice second, my friend. Indulge yourself! It's nothing. In the mood for another.
That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the cloud.
Nice form. Shall we compete to see how fast our hunts are?
Hule's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
Hule's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
Someone else time Time for a buzz. This combat meet. This is double speed.
It's nothing. Nice like a good friend. Indulge yourselves!
I venture forth to forever triumphant!
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
I venture forth forever triumphant!
Does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Time to show you what I Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. What's this?
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
I was so scared. I thought you were a Genjing. That was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're...
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. Lieutenant Yang Ching, how are you holding up?
I've never been better. I could take on 10 more.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. I'll have the Alchemy Commission healers see to you when they arrive. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come. We need to lock up Hule once again before...
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end...
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. Doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Lafu. The crimson moon in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end.
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
What? Clearly don't have wolf ears. Really? Still? Clearly don't have
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Kool-Aid just wanted to take down the general. Even at the cost of his own life. Step out of it, General!
I thought we had a minute to catch our breath. We do. Do we fight or run?
For all this, do you still think running is an option?
Later, all will be revealed in the lunar flame.
Strike the fire!
Step up, let's see it.
That all you got? You cannot hide! Pray! I will devour you! Bladed fire!
Ready for
Practice is a sword descent!
In the mood for another beating?
Time for a fun.
You are not worthy.
This is double speed.
How many can you block? Strike the fire!
That's what you got?
We can't let her get away!
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break me. Is this the Sky Splitter?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's milk.
We can't let her get away.
Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for even now. You would never, isn't it strange? That is your enemy. I understand you even better than your own allies.
Hule?
This rage. I remember the taste. Isn't that right?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my...
Just consider the effacement of your lag before every hunt. I make preparations for defeat and retreat. When I learned your story from Jiao Chou, I realized that he had always been on what an ironic fate, don't you think? But I accept it. Now, let us break through the iron-clad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden.
So-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your own rage, you slaughtered your allies. Ireland's core, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abomination.
At the end of the day, you ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of...
Just wait. To instill check all of this is nothing but a fact.
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, you devoured the
knew you.
That's right. We all are so similar after all. Monsters have
I'm sure my answer doesn't mean much. I refuse.
I told you before, Oxien and Borison are no more than late accept these troops, and the Borison will bow to you. Destroy them, carve your name into the Shanto's history books, or into the list of arch enemies.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the world.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quick! Nirgal, run with me!
We ran and ran. With all the strength we had, I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, in the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies. Gradually, I came to understand. I prayed to the god of the skyboat that they...
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the gods who never bleed. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I... You are a beast that was born.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into what about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be, and then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my weapon. Pull back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! can't believe. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon. Back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Time to show Treasure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes!
In the mood for another beating? Right, psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
There's more to life. Existence is meaningful.
Make your move, Hule.
Nice job!
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Awesome!
and your love. What? You shall live forever! Wants to devour. It will first have to beg for my mercy!
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
You'll make good practice. Here you go, Master! Time to Treasure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes!
Right, psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Some value, I suppose.
That won't do.
I quit! What's this?
There's more to life. Existence is meaningful.
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate! That won't do. I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Right, psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time to show you what I can really do. Treasure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes!
Make your move, Hule. That won't do.
I can take 10 of you! Here you go, Master!
Some value, I suppose.
That won't do. I swear to be.
Forever triumphant! Victory inevitable!
Awesome! What's this? Time to show Treasure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what? Yes!
There's more to life. Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I swear to be.
Forever triumphant! Victory light of the heavens, walk in my heart. Come to me. We shall conquer as one.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were...
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan. Dan Heng, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are.
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and...
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borison's escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauron, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection...
That's right. Are you surprised? After all, both of you were sent here by the Seat of Divine Foresight as messengers to hear my confession, weren't you? Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been yet the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Dan Heng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara...
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face, but Elder, your actions have gone beyond...
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, the sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes.
Lingsha, Dan Heng, the past is behind us. But the future of the...
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadra's betrayal of the Alliance. Breaking the covenant of our Alliance will bring war upon the
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interest?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully... The Alliance's path to salvation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy.
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dan Heng and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's...
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Law Fu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara...
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of no...
Dan Heng, I've always...
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts in this meeting.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the Spear and Mind.
Do whatever it takes! Make sure
that confidence.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem of your body and mind.
Step up, let's see.
This is fight!
Rhythm, let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Time to cleanse the chill.
Nice, friend. Indulge yourself!
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinion. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really... As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by...
Arranged my death? Thanks a lot for that. Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters. The infirmary is right over there. You can go by your... Next time, let's not play over...
Well, there's not much I could do. General, if I had been in the ring...
You sound exactly like Master Yenshing. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I can...
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charm. You came to the Alchemy Commission today.
Exactly. How are my masters?
Unfortunately, I'm just following the doctor's advice. Your Master Yenching wasn't as lucky. Considering the intense...
Master Yunli.
The little...
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the Wolf Troopers.
I can guess why. General Fei Xiao?
Yunli, go and my...
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that?
Thank goodness you, all 3 from the Aoqing.
It looks like the...
I would normally say no, General Fei Xiao, if you're looking to meet her.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to...
Well, being a doctor...
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to. I'm sorry, Zhao Chou. I didn't expect you to use poison that way.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin? Imitating your voice to take my life?
Zhao Chou, your eyes. You can't see anymore.
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself.
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is...
An eye for an eye.
In this vast universe, there's
The threat behind all this, you must already have...
the resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked... I vowed to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
Oh, General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a...
Before Master she advised me to try... It's just...
However, we'll hand over Hulei's remains, but what...
The war dance was on the war dances...
As Elder Huayan's...
This settles the... From the onset...
Her attempt to infiltrate...
Rather than outright victory...
The goal of the Xianzhou...
With Elder Huayan's in...
We gathered today, Yao Guang has sent a Jingyu in.
Hello, everyone.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us, or
Merlin's Claw. You once told Genuine. People have...
Seer strategist.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Genuine Specular. Their real aim was to...
And what was this?
To be precise.
The remains...
More accurate before reaching that eye.